Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. While the Morongo Valley Fire Department's kitchen is being remodeled, community members are nourishing their fire crew by hopping on the meal train, organized by firefighter auxiliary volunteer Heather Bird. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart has the details of this impressive effort in community spirit.
After finding out the fire department would be without a kitchen for 10 days due to a black mold outbreak, Morongo Valley firefighter auxiliary volunteer Heather Bird has organized the meal train where Morongo residents are providing the crew with fresh food. Since the crew is also unable to wash dishes, residents have been providing local takeout from Cardenas, Las Palmas Mexican Cuisine, and Two Guys Pies. Other local restaurants like Spaghetti Western and The Happy Cooker have also donated meals to Bird's Fire Department meal train. The meal train has been so successful that all 10 days have since been filled with providers. But if anyone wants to still donate, Bird says that they will be accepting restaurant gift cards to the 4 members of the fire crew. For meal train website information, please visit the story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
How to spend $11 million. That was the topic of Saturday's special workshop and field trip at the Bighorn Desert View Water Agency. Reporter Mike Lipsitz was there and files this report.
In February, the Water Agency was awarded an $11 million grant from the State Water Resources Control Board. The funds are designated for 2 projects that will substantially improve the agency's efficiency and sustainability. The first project will physically tie in the eastern half of Landers with the rest of the agency's infrastructure. The second project entails laying new pipe, pump stations, and related infrastructure that will allow the agency to blend water from wells with and without elevated uranium, a naturally occurring contaminant. When complete, the project will significantly improve long-term groundwater sustainability throughout Landers and Flamingo Heights. Saturday's workshop included a visit to the planned improvement sites with the last stop at the Ames-Ritchie Groundwater Recharge Pond, where surface water is present for the first time in several years. Photos accompany this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
Tonight, the 29 Palms City Council gathers to discuss housing, money, and wastewater. Reporter Heather Clisby joins us with details about tonight's meeting.
The 29 Palms City Council will convene this evening to discuss the formation of a Housing and Homeless Advisory Committee. The council member subcommittee, consisting of Mayor Pro Tem Stephen Bilderain and Council member Octavia Scott, will likely recommend Andrea Keller and Vino Nathraj to join the committee as well. Next, the agenda will include a presentation of the preliminary 2-year general fund budget for fiscal year 2023-2024 and 2024-2025. The council will discuss a budget adjustment of $104,000 in the general fund for cost increases to the sheriff's contract. The council will then discuss the creation of a wastewater advisory committee as the city faces the long road from septic to sewer. Each council member will nominate a member of the community to join the committee. And on that topic of wastewater, the council will consider adopting the mitigated negative declaration for the wastewater reclamation project Phase 1. The meeting begins at 6 p.m. at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road. The event will also be live streamed and provided on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
The Yucca Valley Planning Commission will meet tonight to review land use permits and the capital project update reports. Reporter Hillary Sloan is here with details on tonight's agenda.
At tonight's meeting, the Yucca Valley Planning Commission will review an amended design permit for Carl's Jr. sign and exterior colors. The commission will also review the temporary use permit for Valley Pipeline's temporary use off-site construction and storage yards for up to 90 days. Additionally, the commission will review the capital projects update and the land development update report. The Yucca Valley Planning Commission meeting is at 6 p.m. at the Yucca Valley Community Center, 57090 29 Palms Highway. The meeting will be held in person and on Zoom. For a link to the Zoom meeting, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Hillary Sloan.
Tonight, the Morongo Unified School District Board of Trustees will hold their regular 6 p.m. meeting at Joshua Tree Elementary. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart is here again with a rundown of tonight's agenda.
For tonight's MUSD meeting agenda, Director of Secondary Curriculum Isaac Horales will provide information on the Department of Defense Education Activity Grant Program, and Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Stacy Smalling will present the initial points for the contract negotiations regarding MTA MUSD Sunshine proposal with Jason Bolt. The Board of Education has requested to adopt Resolution number 2316 proclaiming May 10th, 2023 as Day of the Teacher in the Morongo Unified School District, as well as requests to adopt Resolution 2317 declaring the week of May 15th to 19th, 2023 as Classified School Employee Week. There will be notices of completion and requests to authorize various MUSD campus improvement projects, as well as an adoption of revised transportation safety plan. And during the meeting, there will be a public hearing regarding interfund borrowing for 2023-24. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
There will be a USDA food distribution at Sanctuary Church from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. today. Open to everybody in need of supplemental food. You can find the church at 4751 Adobe Road in 29 Palms. The 29 Palms Water District Board of Directors will gather tomorrow afternoon for their regular monthly meeting. Reporter Heather Clisby rejoins us with a look at tomorrow's meeting.
Wednesday evening, the 29 Palms Water District Board of Directors will gather for their monthly meeting. The meeting will kick off with a presentation by Balaji Kadaba, Vice President of Operations at Noble Systems, on geographic information systems. The board will then discuss a resolution amendment to contract between the Board of Administration California Public Employees Retirement System and the Board of Directors of the 29 Palms Water District. Next, the board will consider amending the late fee waiver policy before reviewing proposals and awarding the bid for assembling a shade structure. There will also be a discussion of mainline extensions. The remainder of the meeting will consist of management reports on maintenance, water quality, and finance. The meeting begins at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, April 26 at 72401 Hatch Road in 29 Palms. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
Enjoy the sunshine and hit the golf course, all while supporting medical missions here and abroad. Robert Hayden tees up the info on this fundraising event.
The Flying Doctors SoCal Golf Tournament presented by the VFW is happening this Saturday, April 29th at Hawks Landing in Yucca Valley. The tourney will feature on-course games like longest drive, closest to the pin, and putting contests. There's also going to be a $10,000 hole-in-one chance. The Flying Doctors just recently held an event here at Copper Mountain College where they provided free medical, dental, and vision services to hundreds of Morongo Basin residents in need. The tournament is $75 a person or $280 a team. You can see this story on our website for sign-up information and for more info on the Flying Doctors, or you can call Jeffrey Grabow at 760-898-0535. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
And finally, the 29 Palms High School girls softball team hosted the Desert Mirage Lady Rams yesterday. The 29 Palms High School team won 18-1. It was the Lady Cats' senior game. Senior captain Gabby Wonderly went 2-2 with 3 RBIs. Senior Lexi Dautrieve went 2-3 with 2 RBIs. Senior Mariah Avalos went 3-3 with 3 RBIs. Jenica Silvas went 2-3 and added 4 RBIs to the game. Jenica Silvas pitched 4 innings and only gave up 1 unearned run with 2 hits and 6 strikeouts. Freshman Anissa Yuso finished the last inning with no runs and 2 strikeouts. Unfortunately, Desert Mirage had to forfeit the last league game. The Lady Cats finished 8-6 in league play and could end up tied for 3rd or in 4th place. Coach Daniel Mintz named senior Mariah Avalos as Player of the Week. Next week, the Lady Cats will start CIF playoffs. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.